Hello everybody, so this is Miss Sue here, and in the coming weeks we are going to attend BES module through MS Teams. So before you start to get confused and worried about how this is going to happen, I would like to give you this video as a quick run through of what are some of the things that you need in order to take this module on MS Teams. So don't worry, I know Descara is a software and some of you might not have access to the software because you don't have laptops, and the only way to access this software is on your mobile phones. And you might be worried about how am I going to follow through some of the practical lessons we might be going through. So do not worry. So the purpose of this video is to give you a very quick snapshot of what are some of the things that you need to know in SB2001C group that I have created for you in order to successfully complete this module during this period of home-based learning. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm going to enter the group, and I must say you have quite a cute name created by Miss Ashikin. And then once you're inside the team, please navigate to BES. If you do not click on this, you might not be able to see the files that I require you to see in order to run through the lessons. So once you're in BES, you should be able to see the list of posts that have been ongoing for the past few weeks. And then at the top of this window, this page, you should be able to see multiple options. Okay, I'm going to go through some of the important ones that you need to know in order for you to review your lessons and also to keep track of what's happening during this home-based learning period. Alright, so the most important tab is actually files. Okay, this is where you're going to submit your online assignments, and this is where I'm going to post the video reviews of each practical lessons that you can download and view at your own pace and at your own time after the online lesson is over. Okay, so as you can see, we already have some of the work that we have done before inside this tab. Okay, next up, notes is not so important that I don't use that very often. Okay, I have created this tab called My Connection. Okay, what this tab does is it gives you access to My Connection through MS Teams. So once you click on this tab, you should be able to see the login screen. And you can try to log in, and your attendance will also be marked in My Connection as a failsafe. Alright? Okay, next up, what we have is Descara Online Cloud Platform tab. Okay, what this tab does is it gives you access to Descara without needing a browser. Okay, so for some of you who might have to attend to the practical lessons through your mobile phone, this might be one of the way for you to access Descara in case you don't have a browser, or your browser is not working, or your phone's browser is not too good. Okay, I'm not sure how successful this would be, but this is one of the solutions that I can provide for you. Okay, so you just log in and then enter your password, and then you can try out the exercises on your own. Of course, those with laptops, please do access Descara using your laptop. Okay, the link is already under posts, and I will just reiterate the link again when we start our lesson tomorrow. Okay, next up, what we have is two things that are important. Extended instructions for Descara. I've created this because I realized that the original set of exercises given have some instructions that are missing, and it might be a little confusing for you as first-time Descara users to complete the assignment. So what I've done is I've broken up each of the instructions into multiple different instructions for you to follow closely. But guys, please bear in mind, during the exam, the practical exam, the instructions given may not be this comprehensive, and therefore you need to know why you are doing certain things and also the steps for doing certain things. For example, let's say you're creating a customer quotation. You need to understand the logic behind it. What is a quotation? And what's the purpose of the quotation? And then you also need to know the steps that are required in order to complete this form. So there are two things. You need to understand the logic of that form, and you need to know the steps to complete the form. Okay? If you're good with these two, you should be quite safe with the practical exam. Okay, so the extended instructions for all 4 exercises are given in this document, and you can always access it anytime you like. Please do not change anything on the document. Okay, if you want, you can download it and use it for your own purpose, but please do not change anything through MS Teams, as the change will be reflected to your other classmates. Alright, and secondly, I have installed a tab for the flowchart for forms. So what this does is, remember we went through this in class. Okay, so the PowerPoint is attached as a shortcut under the tab. This is for you to revise, and I believe Ms. Ashikin has also printed a flowchart for you to revise, so please use both of them. And how this works is that you can play the PowerPoint from MS Teams, and as you click, the answer is revealed. So the best case scenario is for you to go through the different blanks one by one and try to test yourself whether you get them correct. Okay, this is a very good way to revise the whole overall flow so that you can understand the logic behind each form that you're going to do. Alright, so that's all for my review of what is there in BES MS Teams for your class in order to make this home-based learning as successful as possible. I do know that given these circumstances, it's quite challenging to run through exercises without face-to-face interaction with the lecturers, but please be assured that we are doing all that we can to make sure that your learning is not interrupted by any ways. Okay, so tomorrow what's going to happen is that I'm going to start an online lesson, and I hope you can join us on time, because anyone who's late, unfortunately we have to mark you late. Miss Ashikin and myself will be there, and I'll be conducting the lessons. Any questions that you might have, you can post it in the chat within the video lesson, and both Miss Ashikin and myself will be monitoring, and where possible we will answer you. Okay, so hope you guys get a good rest. Tomorrow is back to school, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.